I think that's all the excuse that you need to be able to wear a dress. Like, I know some people who have really strong convictions and don't wear jeans, don't wear shorts, and they only wear dresses and skirts. And so I wanted to make this video to give you and show you some options of how you can still wear those things and still look and feel so stylish and so beautiful. Guys, I am so excited. Today I am going to be filming a video I have not done in so long. I genuinely cannot remember the last time I did a video sharing different outfits and styling different things. So that is what today's video is all about. Yay! I do want to preface with a couple of things because the last time I did a video and I said it was modest, it really was not. My modesty journey, the Lord has slowly been sanctifying me. I've slowly been less okay with wearing certain things that I once was okay with, and that has been a slow process. And the only reason I'm throwing in the word modest or even mentioning that is just so people can find the video. It's not to shove it into your face. It's not to make it sound like I'm better than thou, better than you, better. Like, I always don't like that word. I don't like being associated with that word. I just want to dress in a way that is classy, looks beautiful, brings glory to the Lord, respects my husband, and no one bats an eye about it. Like, that is honestly my goal. Like, to not draw attention to my body, but more so my face, so you can see the smile that I have because I have such joy from the Lord. So that is kind of my preface with this video. I will link a video I did down below explaining modesty and how the Lord convicted me of that. I'll also link another video that I did on vanity, so you can kind of see where and how dressing myself has changed and how the Lord has evolved my thinking of all of that, because it all has happened so gradually, but then since then I feel like it has been a snowball effect. So my goal with this video is for you to leave feeling well equipped and able to dress modestly and not feel like you can only wear dresses and skirts. Now, at first I was gonna do just dresses and skirts because I just love those, but it's not realistic for everyone. I know some people who have really strong convictions and don't wear jeans, don't wear shorts, and they only wear dresses and skirts, and I think that's beautiful, but I don't think that that's the case for a lot of people. And so I wanted to make this video to give you and show you some options of how you can still wear those things and still look and feel so stylish and so beautiful. Yeah. Shall we get into it? One last preface is I want to share kind of what I lean more towards, and you'll kind of see that, and what I kind of prefer on my body, and what I feel like just really fits me well and just flows really well, is easy to mix and match. So I have been trying and have been in the process of creating my capsule wardrobe for maybe a year now, maybe less than that, and it's been a slow process. And so I have really enjoyed it, and I can do a whole other video explaining what that looks like, what my mind is when I go to purchase something or when I don't go to purchase something. Because in the past, and I feel like just because of my job, it's so easy to want to dress really trendy, the new things that are coming out and whatever. And so I found myself like constantly buying stuff to keep up with the trends. And so I have never spent like the least amount of money on my clothes as I have recently. Every purchase is very intentional, and so you'll kind of see that. A lot of my clothes are very neutral, they're very seamless, they flow really well, because I have 3 words that I would use to describe my style. And this kind of will fluctuate a little bit, but I feel like for the most part, these would be the 3 words. And I suggest every girl finding what her 3 words are, because that will make getting dressed and making purchases so much easier for yourself. And then you don't feel wasteful. You don't feel like you're over consuming all the time. So for me, my 3 words would be minimal. I really like a more minimal style. I have found that like super colorful, patterny and stuff like that isn't really what I like. I like a more cohesive, simple manner. I really like comfortable. So you'll see that a lot of the things that I wear, I have my kids in mind. Can I bend down in this? Can I sit down? Like, I just ask myself those questions of like, if I have a toddler hanging on me, will they expose my nipple? Will they pull my shirt up? And like I ask myself those types of questions because there have been things that I have worn in the past that like when I was trying to put a toddler up or put them down, if they like pulled like this, like it would expose certain body parts. So like I always ask myself that question of like, is it comfortable? And then, what was the third one? maybe put together. I do like feeling a little bit more put together. One thing that I established really early on in my motherhood journey was to get dressed every day. And I think that has been really easy for me to do because I started doing that as soon as I had my daughter. I remember my husband had me out the door and dressed and ready to go like the day after we came home from the hospital. Like I've always just made an effort to get dressed every day. And so I like feeling put together. I like feeling comfortable in what I'm wearing. Like it's really not that deep. Like I'm not trying to make this deep. I'm just trying to kind of give you an inside scoop as to like why I pick out certain things, okay? So now the next thing I want to explain is what I kind of look for. So for example, this tank top, love it, okay? For me, I don't mind having my shoulders out because I just want to preface that. I feel like we all have a different preconceived idea of what it means to be modest. I think some women think showing your shoulders is immodest or showing your collarbones or anything up here is immodest. And while I will still wear things that don't show that, I will do both. And so you'll see that throughout this video as well. And then the other thing is for me, as far as shorts goes, I like to have a 6 or 7 inch inseam short. I find that those always tend to look the most modest on me. They hit me at a really good length. And when I bend down, pick up and all that, like I feel like I have good coverage with all that fluidity. Whereas like 5, 4, 3 inch ones tend to like get stuck up my butt crack. And then I have a wedgie, and then it's like, I have an underbutt. I don't know if you guys have one too, but like I have an underbutt, and so even though it's not my butt, it looks like my butt. I don't know why I'm explaining this to you, but like there used to be shorts where like it would look like it was my butt cheeks, but it wasn't. And so I'm just trying to steer clear from any of that. And so for me, just making sure I have extra cushion in the back is always supple and chef's kiss to me, okay? Another thing is I don't like to show my midline, and so previously I was okay with wearing crop tops and stuff, and I currently just don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't like it, I prefer not to, and that's just where I'm at now. So, shall we get into it? Let's get into it. First little outfit here is going to be very simple, and those are going to be shorts. There are so many different shorts that you can wear that can look so cute, and for example, I have these. These are black little trouser shorts. They have a cute little button. They stretch at the top, but I love where the length hits me. It flows really well. You can tuck in a shirt. You can wear a tank top. You can layer it with other things. It just flows really well. Another favorite of mine too are linen shorts. Now, you will see that linen is something that I use a lot in the summer because linen is such a beautiful fabric, but it's also really breathable. So if you want more coverage, you can still wear this but not feel like you are just in so much clothing and just really hot. And so you'll notice a lot of the stuff that I share will be linen just because I love me some linen. The only thing about linen shorts is that most of the time when you buy them, they're modest and they fit, and then you wash them once, and I don't care how much you follow the instructions of like cold water, air dry, put it in the sun, like whatever, they always shrink. At least for like the cheap ones I've noticed, where I bought them, they were like perfect, they were like 7 inch inseam, like it was great, and then I used them a couple of times, and then slowly I started to notice that they just kept coming up and up and up, and then all of a sudden my little what did I call it, my under cheeks were showing. And I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to get new ones. So these specific ones that I'm showing you guys right here are from a company called Ellen Fisher? Whatever it is, I am obsessed with this company, you guys. My husband and I went on a trip and we were in Sarasota, and they had one of these stores, and I was like drooling the entire time because I like could not get over how simple and minimal and beautiful and well made all their pieces were. And so I was really drawn to these shorts because, as you can tell, they are 7 inch. I would even say they're probably 9 inch inseam. Like they are pretty long, and I will actually even roll it up once or twice because they are that long, but they're beautiful. They're already pre-washed and the fabric is really nice. Now it is more expensive, and you will notice that throughout my wardrobe I have gotten pieces that are more expensive, and the reason for that is because the quality is there. I refuse to really shop at Target anymore. I refuse to shop at like Forever 21. I am trying really hard to stay away from those stores because I have found myself in that pattern of having to frequently rebuy something because it just does not last. And so I'm trying really hard to just spend a little bit more now so I don't have to for the next 15 years instead of spending a little bit and having to rebuy every couple of years. So I definitely suggest just these and really love them. Another fabulous one is these white shorts. Now, these are very similar to the black ones. I like to have everything in like one of each color. So like black, cream, or white, and then like a brown linen color, something like that, because it just goes with everything. And so I really like these as well. These are really long too, and these are from Everlane. Now they don't currently have these anymore. They have, I think, 5-inch inseam ones or maybe 6-inch, but they do not have this one, which was a 7. So I will link some similar ones down below, and everything that I mentioned, I will either link the exact one or very similar ones with more cheaper alternatives or more high-end alternatives. I will link like a range of things so you're able to quickly find things. But again, this is so easy, so fun to style, and can be dressed up, dressed down. I love it. All right, moving on to the next thing, are linens, and specifically linen pants. Y'all, I don't know why it took me so long to really get on the linen pants trend. Like, it is so nice and so easy to dress. Like, oh, you're gonna go to the beach? You can put this over your swimsuit. Oh, you need to go to the park real quick? You can throw this on. Oh, you wanna go for a walk? Just put on some linen pants. Oh, you wanna go sit? Like, literally, you guys, anything these pants go with. And guess where I got them from? Now, I know I just gave you a little spiel of like only wanting to buy high quality things, but linen pants I have found to be very hard to find that are good. Like, there are some really expensive ones and I'm just like not obsessed with them. I don't know. These Amazon ones are like my tried and true. I wore these non-stop my entire pregnancy last summer with Evangeline and I loved them. I wore them until I was about to burst out of these, okay? Because they do have a nice little stretchy, and you can tie them and they just go with everything. So I do have these in a like cream linen color. I have them in a brown and I have them in a black, and I use and adore all of them so much. What should we move on to? I'm thinking skirts, or well, let's do tops. So basically, and you probably already saw in the videos and clips that I did wearing the other pants and stuff, but basically these are like the tops that I use the most. Now you're probably like, wow, you really need to spice up your wardrobe. No, I don't. I like it like this, okay? I can go into my closet with my eyes closed and pick stuff from the top and pick stuff from the bottom, and I know it will always match. And getting dressed takes me less than 1 minute, and that's what I need. I am very much so decision fatigued right now with like building our house and having a million decisions to make and having 3 kids and like picking out meals, and like I try to make myself think less and have to make less decisions. So if I just spend less time thinking about what color or what pattern is going to go with something, I will take it. Thank you so much. So these are some of the tops that I just really love and adore. I have a couple of neutral tops from Cuts. I love their tops. They're really thick, really high quality, and go really well with everything. And then, like the tank top I'm wearing right now, I have them from Massimo Dutti. I really like these. Again, very similar material to the Cuts, but it's really breathable, and I have them in black, I have it in a cream, and then I have it in a black and white stripe. And so I find that it's just so easy, so elegant. When I went to Texas, I brought all 3 of them, and then I brought 3 pants, and I was able to make so many different outfits with all of the different combinations, and I just had so much fun seeing how many combinations I could make with just minimal pieces. And so definitely suggest, I mean, it doesn't have to be from these companies, but I definitely suggest finding some high quality tops. I also have some from Madewell that are long sleeve that I use in the winter time. Find some tops that you really like that are just staple colors that you can easily put together any type of outfit. All right. I'm gonna do dresses last just because they're really simple, and I feel like that really caters to how you like to wear your dresses and the style of dresses that you like. So let's move on to skirts, because I've recently really become a skirt girl. I have these 3 here with me, and I just really love these. Silk skirts are something that I think is so beautiful and so elegant. I wouldn't use elegant as a word to describe my style, but when I do wear dresses and skirts that are like this, I definitely do feel really feminine. You can see that my style is not as feminine, and that's something I kind of struggle with. I do really love more of a not masculine style, but yeah, I don't know. I just kind of lean more towards that. So when I have a skirt like this, it really makes me feel feminine. And so these are beautiful. They fit really well. I mean, you can have them, I have them in this color and I also have them in black. They look so cute with a graphic tee over them or with Converse, or you can dress it up. Like when I wear this to church, I'll wear it with like a knit sweater and some nice boots. You can dress them with cowgirl boots. You can dress them with Converse. Like I feel like these are so versatile and you're able to do so much with them. So, I need water. Oh, I don't know if anyone else's allergies are like really kicking up right now, but mine have been so bad. That's why I kind of sound nasally, but it makes my throat so dry. If you like more color, I feel like skirts are a really good way to do that, because I also do have this pink skirt. This is actually from Target, but I got it a couple years ago, so they don't have it anymore. But this is a really easy way to like add more color into your wardrobe. I don't know, I feel like it's easy to dress down and dress up. And then I also really like this one. This pattern, I don't know, it's from Amazon. So you know how like sometimes Amazon will have like patterns of certain things and then they'll go away and then they bring them back. But I feel like a patterned skirt like this is so cute and so easy. And like a lot of these things I feel like can be worn in the winter and the summertime. This is like my go-to when we have picnics, because I can easily just like sit crisscross applesauce and like feel covered and comfortable, and like it just flows in the wind, and oh, it's so good. Now, with all of these, I have failed to show you guys my shoes, but shoes have also been something that I've been working on and trying to get that is more neutral and just more cohesive. And so these are some shoes that I just picked up this summer as well that I plan on being my summer shoes. They're also from Eileen Fisher, and I really, really like these. They're leather, they're gonna last me forever. And then I also have these, and I had the dupe of these for the longest time from Steve Madden. And I think that was something I used to do a lot, was like I would just get the dupe of something. I would wear it to the ground. Like these looked so awful. Like Steve Madden shoes are nice, but they just don't last more than 2 years. Like I feel like they just don't hold up, especially if you use them a lot, and I had beaten mine down to the ground. And so for me, I found that just purchasing the real deal was just so worth it, because I use them so much and I know these are gonna last me years and years and years. At first I was like, that's so stupid, but now I've like really truly realized like how much I'm saving by spending. Like it's weird. It's weird, but it works. And then another thing that I really, really love are loafers. I wear black loafers in the winter time that are closed, and now I have these loafers that are a more leathery color and they're open. So they feel really good for the summertime. You can also get these in white, but I found that white shoes and I just don't really mix unless they're supposed to be dirty. So for example, I love my Converse because they're kind of dirty and worn in. I love my Golden Goose because they're kind of dirty and worn in. But like if it's supposed to be a white, a true white, like my Air Force Ones, like they're so dingy and so gross, and I feel like they just don't look nice because they're not supposed to be dingy and gross. So yeah, if you can pull off and do white loafers, I would totally go for it, but I just know I can't. So I get the brown ones to just play it safe. But these again go with everything. They can go with a dress, they can go with a skirt, they can go with linen, they can go, you can dress them up, you can dress them down, they just go with everything. Now bags for this summer, I wouldn't necessarily say that this one is for summer, but I do think a dark bag is definitely a necessity. I thrifted a black one that I cannot find, and I'm so sad because I paid $10 for it, but it was a designer bag that normally retails for like $300, but I literally paid $10, and it's black and it was leather. So it like flowed and looked so well with everything. I can't find that bag, but I do have this one that's pretty similar. So I think when it comes to the summertime, everyone needs a black bag, a white bag, and then a straw bag. So this one, although it's not black, it is darker and it's leather. It's from Amazon. I got it for Christmas and it just flows really well. It is a little bit shorter, which I like because you can kind of put it in the front like this. It just goes well with everything. I like the gold detailing. It's just a really beautiful bag. So anyone can find something like that. Another bag of mine that is currently in my capsule piece is this Longchamp bag. Now, I know you're probably rolling your eyes because Longchamp, like, I don't know. I feel like either you love it or you hate it, but I really like this bag because of the material. It is a nylon. I haven't cleaned it. I probably should, but it's really wipeable and easy to clean. I love the leather detailing. I love the size, and when I put this on, I can fit as many diapers as I need to. Like, I can pack this bag full, but I feel like it looks really elegant and classy, and again, matches with everything else that I have worn and have in my wardrobe. So I love that I can just grab it, it, like it's just so seamless. And then the last thing that I feel like everyone really needs for the summer is a straw bag. You might not feel like you need this at all, but I just love utilizing them in the summer. I think they're so beautiful. They're so like easy to style. This one I was using this weekend, so she's like full. Like there's a lot of stuff in here. But I love the size of this bag. It fits so much. And again, it's just so easy to just kind of throw it over your shoulder. And you'll notice that I do like bigger bags just because I like to be able to use my personal bag as a diaper bag as well. So that's why I'm more drawn to the bigger ones. Now, obviously there are really cute ones. Like I actually have another one. I was just using it. Let me grab it. I have this one right here that's from Zara. It's a drawstring bag, but it's straw, and it's just like, it's so perfect for picnics. But if you want a smaller bag, I just think any type of straw bag that is high quality and will last you, one of my babies just woke up, is great because it'll go with a lot of your summer stuff. I'll be right back because I gotta go get my little baby. No one is awake. I have her little basket. This is her favorite basket in the entire world, you guys. Hi, are you gonna play with that? I like fill it up with toys, and like she will play there for an hour. She empties everything out and then fills it back up and then empties everything out, and like it's like a little treasure basket for her. She loves it. We're almost done. Last thing is going to be dresses. Now, dresses are obviously such a easy thing to throw on. I would say 70% of the time I do wear a dress. And if you're like, I just don't want to wear a dress, like I feel weird, I feel like if you feel like you need an excuse or a reason to wear a dress because it's too fancy or like you feel overdressed, well, let me ask you this. Did you wake up today? Do you have breath in your lungs today? I think that is a really good excuse and a reason to dress up. Like you have another day to live. I think that's all the excuse that you need to be able to wear a dress. Like don't overthink it. If dresses make you feel beautiful and you thrive and love them, then do it. I don't care what other people think. I am dressing for myself and for my husband. Like he loves when I wear dresses. I love when I wear dresses, and so I feel so beautiful with them on. And so I wanted to show you guys these two specific ones because they are from Amazon. They are just so flattering, and I just really love the style. A square neck to me is so elegant and so beautiful because it conceals but also like highlights the décolletés. Like I feel like it's so elegant and so beautiful and so feminine. I really love that. And so these go up on your shoulders or they can be worn down. The length is perfect. The material is so flowy and breathable. And for Amazon, you guys, like I really love these. So I just got a different pattern. If I could wear like one style of dress for the rest of my life, it would be this because of how beautiful it is and all the patterns they have. Like I'll link these exact ones and you'll see like the patterns are just so feminine and so beautiful. And so I really like this, and I like that it is a little bit more tighter around the waist here, so it still accentuates your waistline and gives you some shape, but then it flows out with the rest so it's not revealing, and so it's just a really beautiful piece. Last two things here, I did want to show some over pieces because I love layering. I don't know if that's just because I live in Michigan and so I'm used to layering in the winter time, but I still tried to bring an element of layering in the summer because you can make an outfit that's really bland pop a little bit more. And so for example, these two right here are a really easy way to do that. So this one is linen, this one is more of like a satin feel. Now this one is from H&M, but I got it years ago, but it has worked. It has stood the test of time, and so that's great. And this linen one, it's so breathable and easy. You can dress it over your shoulders like this if you're going to a restaurant and it's getting later at night and it's going to be cold and they have air conditioning. So I just love having the versatility of these. And again, if you like a pop of color, you can easily do that with this. I also have pink ones, I have purple ones, and it's really easy to add a pop of color without having to feel like you constantly have to buy trendy pieces and trendy things. So love these, and I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video because this was so fun to me, and I will definitely be doing more of these in the future. Comment down below if you have an outfit that you wear and love to death, or if there's one of these that you want to recreate for yourself during the summertime. But I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.